Playmakers, how's it going? This is Coach Wood, and I am pumped up, you guys, to be back with you for another amazing episode of content. We've been ripping and running this week. I truly hope that you've gained value from this week of content. And also run back those old episodes too, you guys, because some of the content I know is a direct hit for some of you young athletes out there and you families of athletes, you coaches, and the fans. Of course, we can't forget about the fans, you guys. So, hey, hit the subscribe button and also check out the resources in the description box. Today, you guys, we're going to talk relationships. We're going to talk relationships and not with that girl you like that's in class down the hall. We're talking relationships with the coaches. We're talking relationships with your teammates. We're talking relationships with the media. We're talking relationships in football, you guys. So, hey, I know you're going to get some value out of this episode. But once again, if you haven't already, hit subscribe so that you're notified whenever we release new content on behalf of Before You Go Pro. We are extremely close, you guys, to 1,000 subscribers, which Coach gonna have to do a dance when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So hit that button. But let's get into the content, you guys. Relationships in football. I'm always trying to come into the huddle and bring you guys something that's gonna separate you. And sometimes we think too much about the X's and O's of everything. The X's and O's of everything. We think too much about, hey, I know I'm stronger than this guy. I know I'm faster than this guy. I think I'm overall better than this guy. Why is he playing over me? Why did he get that opportunity over me? Why did he get drafted over me? Could it be that you have not cultivated relationships properly as you're traveling through this journey, through this industry? Football is an industry, you guys. And we tend to look back at some of these other industries like the movie industry, the music industry, and we say, oh, yeah, we know why he got that opportunity is because he knows this person. Well, knows this person is a relationship. And it's not so much who you know, but it's who knows you. Who's willing to stand on the table for you, you guys? We work in recruiting with Before You Go Pro. If you have a relationship with Before You Go Pro and we stand on the table for you with one of our college recruiting relationships, it could mean a scholarship money. It could be six-figure scholarship money for you. At the highest level, it could be scholarship plus NIL money for you based off of a relationship that you have with Before You Go Pro. A relationship that you've built with Coach Wood can result in you getting six figures. A relationship with your coach at your high school or JC. A relationship with your coach at your university could be the reason why that NFL organization picks up the phone and gives you a shot late in the draft and wasn't even thinking about you. And I've seen that happen. Dear friend of mine, former teammate at the University of Colorado. You see the helmet in the background. Michael Lewis, and he went off to have a great career in the NFL. But he was sliding in the draft. He ended up going second round, ended up being a Pro Bowler. Safety with the Eagles, Michael Lewis. He's sliding in the draft. Lo and behold, our head coach thinks that he's sliding too far, makes a call to the Eagles. The Eagles say, you know what? We're going to trust the word of the coach. Now, he wasn't sliding because of anything that was really in his control. He had, I think, a heart murmur or something physically, and they were wondering, hey, let's get him for a little bit less. Our head coach, Gary Barnett, says, no, he's sliding too far. At the time, Philly was taking a lot of athletes from Colorado, Philly and Pittsburgh. Coach gets on the phone with Philly. I don't know if they called him first or he called them, but at the end of it, Michael got drafted, you guys. Relationships. After Coach, I made a lot of young and dumb mistakes in my career. So I needed help. I needed relationships at the end of my college career to try to live my dream and get to the NFL. Luckily, my grandfather is actually a Pro Football Hall of Famer. So he was able to pick up the phone and dial on some of his relationships, you guys. So this industry isn't just about X's and O's. I really wanted to have this conversation. I really wanted to have this conversation because this industry is not just about X's and O's. It's not about your height, size, and speed. Those things are attributes. Those things come into play. But nobody's going to give you an opportunity if they don't like you. Part of you going on an official visit is for them to confirm that the people in the building like you. So that's your potential new teammates are going to get a chance to meet you. That's the academic staff for that football program is going to get to meet you. The trainers who tape people's ankles are going to get to meet you. The other coaches are going to get to meet you. And they like you because they paid for you to fly out there. But don't get it twisted. Plenty of people have went on an official visit and never heard back again. Probably because they didn't massage the relationships properly when they were on that recruiting trip, or God forbid got into some trouble when they were on that recruiting trip. So I urge to you young football players, I urge to you parents of football players to cultivate relationships properly. And if you need help on figuring out what that means, please reach out to Before You Go Pro, because if you burn bridges, some of those you'll never get to cross again. And it's just a window lost. It's a window of opportunity lost, you guys. There were times in my career where I wasn't eye to eye with the coach. And I probably could have went off. I probably could have had some verbal interaction that wasn't good with that coach. Because of the way I was treated or things that had transpired. And for whatever reason, I was a little bit more subdued and just kind of bit my tongue a lot as an athlete. There's times that I wish I didn't, and there's times where it actually did serve me. One coach I'm thinking of in particular actually recruited me to Colorado. There were times I felt like he didn't have my back, and I was not feeling him. But I never did anything adverse for our relationship. I just kind of just kept it low key, but I never did anything adverse for our relationship. Now, years later, this coach is a dear friend. I'm grateful for him. He's come on our Locker Room Show podcast. Small plug, if you haven't checked out the Locker Room Show every Thursday, we got great topics and great people that come on the show. He's come on to our Locker Room Show. He's watched out for some of our Before You Go Pro athletes that have gotten to the pro level, and he's a pro coach now. So maybe one of our athletes is on the team that he's coaching on, and he can kind of watch out for him a little bit. So I just found myself, as I'm older now, being so not only proud of myself, but happy I never burned that relationship. Even though there were probably times where I could have, and most would have, you guys. But relationships are like money in your back pocket. They're going to be the grace you need. They're going to be the grace you need in this industry. You're going to need somebody to pick up the phone. You're going to need somebody at this NFL organization to remember the type of worker you were and bring you to the new NFL organization when you're a free agent and you're waiting for a job. But work the industry just like you guys work your 40-yard dash, just like you work your back squat. Work the relationships. Check up on people. Have a smile on your face. Ask coach what he needs, how you can help. Be a team captain. Be a leader. Because if you're a team captain and you're a leader, they're going to try to make sure that you get what you want. Okay? So, hey, relationships in the football industry are gold. And I hope you guys take that to heart. Check out the resources that we have for you down in the description box, you guys. We talk more upon the big things and the little things that need to be in place for you to really navigate this industry properly and successfully. And then also do Coach a solid. Hit that subscribe button so that you're notified next week when we come back with all our new content, you guys. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. You know where to find Coach, right here in the huddle. I'll see you at the top.